Whatever you eat, I can eat vegan. I'm Lanoshka, welcome back to my channel. Today we are making vegan shepherd's pie. Now whether you're vegan or not, if you're a foodie, you definitely want to try this. Trust me, you do. For more delicious, healthy recipes, please subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram, tag me in your photos or DM me. Also, the cheese that we're using today is not only dairy free, it's also soy free, gluten free and nut free. Stick around, I'll see you in the kitchen. So this vegan shepherd's pie consists of 3 layers. The bottom layer is your vegan minced meat. Today we are using soya. So it will be soya mince or soya keema. Next we have a nice layer of mashed potatoes and then an extra layer of some really nice cheese. So you can use this in a heat resistant ramekin or a mug or a cup. If you're using more quantity of this, you can put it in a nice casserole and serve it for one of your occasions or festivals. Let's get started with the first ingredient, which is your soya. You will be needing about less than a half cup of soya.
Add some water in a pan and add the soya chunks to it till it comes to a boil.
So while the soya chunks are getting prepped, let's go ahead with the potatoes. So I like to peel them and then cut them into small bits and boil them. Some people have different opinions, like the cameraman. I like this because it's so much easier for me. So you just need potatoes, a little water and some black salt. I'm using black salt. You can also use any other kind of salt.
Let the soya chunks boil for a total of 5 minutes. I love the texture that soya provides for vegans and vegetarians. Wash the potatoes well and then peel them. Finely chop the potatoes and then boil them in water. I prefer this option. If you want, you can also go with option 2, which is boiling the whole potatoes and then taking the peel off. Add the potatoes to some hot water and then boil them. You can either add the salt now or later. I'll be doing it later.
So now that we've kept the potatoes for boiling, let's move on to the soya chunks. After 5 minutes of boiling, I let the soya chunks sit in the water for another 5 minutes. So let's strain it and then we'll rinse it with some cool water. Come, let me show you.
Strain out all the water and then rinse with some cool tap water, so that your hands don't get burnt as it is hot. Squeeze out all the excess water so that the soya chunks can absorb all the spices and the herbs and all the flavor that goes into it later while cooking.
So this is what the soya chunks look like. Make sure that you squeeze out all of that water. So let's keep this aside for now because our potatoes are almost done. Let me just check first. Yes, it's done. So let's strain this and then let's make the mashed potato within this utensil. Let's get started.
Once the excess water has been drained off, you can add the salt. I've used black salt. You can also add in water to make it creamier and lighter.
So your mashed potato is ready. Let's keep it aside. And time to make your vegan mince by putting it in the blender and giving it a quick pulse. Remember not to blend it too much, you don't want a paste. Okay, so let's get that sorted with. Let's just check how it is now. I don't think it needs to be done any further. It's just fine like this. So let's cook our soya keema now, or vegan meat, minced meat. So this is what your vegan minced meat looks like. Let me explain to you the rest of the ingredients and spices needed for this recipe.
1 large red onion finely chopped, 1 to 2 tablespoons of garlic finely chopped, and 2 green chillies which are again finely chopped, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper powder, 1/2 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1/2 teaspoon of jeera powder, 1 teaspoon of red chilli powder, and 1 teaspoon of garam masala. You can also tweak this if you find it too spicy. Once the pan is heated, add about 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Add the onions and cook them till they turn translucent. You can also use any other good quality oil or locally available oil. You can now add the garlic and the green chilies, cook them together for a few more minutes. Once it is all cooked and a little brown, you can add in all the spices. Cook the masala along with this mixture. You can now add in the soya chunks mince. Add in a little water, around 1/4 cup should be fine. Put on the lid and let it cook for about 4 to 5 minutes. You can check after some time and add in some organic salt. Cover it again and let it cook for another 5 minutes.
So we have our bottom 2 layers of our vegan shepherd's pie all ready. The bottom one is your soya vegan minced meat and then the mashed potatoes. So then the topmost layer, which is my favorite layer, is the cheese. So today we are using Live Yum cheese. It's mozzarella style cheese shreds. Now most of the vegan cheese that I know is nut based. So this is nut free. It's also gluten free and soy free, which is amazing. And when I got to know about the founder, I was even more amazed.
Live Yum is founded by a former undercover investigator who wanted to help the animals she had seen suffer. It aims to provide delicious, affordable, and accessible dairy analogues to every Indian. Their cheese is not only 100% vegan but also allergen free.
So everything is set. Let's piece together this amazing vegan shepherd's pie. Let's get started. Okay, so we are all set. What you're looking for now is to melt that cheese perfectly. You can do that in an oven, you can do that in a microwave, you can do that in a pressure cooker. Just simple. You need just simple. It's very simple. You just need to melt the cheese. That's it. No need to worry.
This is what it looks like when it's out from the microwave. The cheese melted perfectly. I made another shepherd's pie, this time in the oven. It was not only soft and gooey but also had these perfectly crusted edges.
It's all done. It's nice and crispy on the outer edges and it's gooey and soft on the inside. I cannot wait to dive in, so let's get into it. Oh, can you hear that sound? Oh my god. Can you see the steam? It's still so hot. So good. This is really nice. I don't think I can stop eating. Hot. I love the cheese. It's so good. It's really nice. There you go. Your vegan shepherd pie.